That's the purple paisley this time. Isn't that pretty?
Purple paisley. Okay, so they're 800 and 800 only. I love that rose gold.
I do too. The metallic is so hot right now.
Okay, so we've got gold, and then are we calling that rose, Rick? Okay, so we are calling it rose gold in the system, and then of course black. Oh, I want that rose gold.
Isn't that gorgeous? So beautiful case. We include everything for you. And I have to tell you, no phone bills for an entire year. What a complete and total relief. And let's talk just a little bit about TracFone as a company.
Yeah.
They are amazing. They're one of America's largest no-contract cellular service providers. They are saving millions of people millions of dollars every single year.
Yep.
We have people call into the show all the time that are paying $100 per person per month.
Yes.
And they're saying we're taking extra family vacations. We're actually planning our budget now a lot easier because TracFone is saving us that much money. You have unlimited carryover of your unused minutes. So if you are a TracFone customer right now and you have, maybe it's 500 minutes, right, on your old TracFone, that 500 minutes that you have will roll right on over to your brand new Samsung Galaxy Sky, and you still get everything that we're including with this package.
Crazy.
1,350 of everything with this. Yes, you can keep your same phone number no matter who you're with right now, whatever carrier, and there's never a phone bill, there's never any strings attached, there's never any catch, there's never any roaming or activation fees. You get triple minutes for life on this phone and this phone only.
This phone only.
Now.
And I'll just tell you, our buyer literally bought the world's supply.
Bought them all.
Bought them all. So one quick thing, it is a customer pick. I mean, like a dance hit. There are almost 400 reviews. 237 of those are 5.0, which is a perfect rating. So over half of the reviews are perfect 5-star, perfect 5-star. So the thing is, we've got one and we've got one now. Hey, by the way, if you were just channel surfing, it's the beginning of the hour. We actually jumped the gun. We got Lori started with the best buy in a phone that I think I've seen all year here at HSN. So it's for this show and only as long as supplies last. So we've only got about 10 minutes remaining. And then of course, we've got so many more things to share in terms of electronics. But I hope that you get this because, you know, I think of my own situation where I just got Susie Orman's program, and boy, I need her help in so many ways.
Me too. I got the gold box.
I got the gold box too. But you know the thing about that, one of the first things that, you know, Susie will tell you is you got to get control of those cell phones. A lot of the times financial experts will tell you to just get rid of the cell phone. But that's not realistic. But the reality, we need it.
Connected, right? I use this more than my computer.
Isn't it true?
Oh yeah.
You see, and that's just it. The least of what you'll do with this is make phone calls.
Oh yeah.
I mean, seriously, you'll shop, you'll bank, you'll, you know, surf the web. I was looking up restaurant reviews when I was in the car. I was, you know, buying movie tickets. I mean, the whole 9 yards.
Everything.
We live our lives through our cell phones, so you need a good one. But I guess my whole point is I'm spending about $200 a month for my cell phone.
What?
And yeah.
That's crazy town.
Do the math. Do the math.
Gosh.
So even if I could cut that in half, because remember, you choose, you customize what you want to spend. You will never, ever, ever get a big bill ever.
And for most people, this package will last an entire year with no extra expense. So think about this. Here's what you're getting. 1,350 of everything. 1,350 minutes to talk, 1,350 text messages, 1,350 megabytes of data. And it's good for an entire year. If you talk about 100 minutes a month, text about 100 times a month, and you use Wi-Fi whenever you're within range of a Wi-Fi hotspot, this package could last most of you out there an entire year. So instead of $100 a month, can you imagine $90 for the whole year? And then look at the screen. This is why this has been one of my all-time favorite phones. It's Samsung Galaxy, and we all know Samsung TVs are some of the most beautiful, rich, stunning televisions. Look at the difference. This is a typical cell phone in this price. Actually, this one costs more. And this is your Samsung Galaxy. Look at how the images, the beautiful colors, look at how they pop. Look at how they're more lifelike. You know the other thing I'm noticing with this processor is faster. It's not stuttering, it's not juddering, so it's actually processing the images quicker. So the Samsung Galaxy got a little bit ahead of the other phone. It's slimmer, it's sleeker, it's sexier. You're getting deeper, richer, darker darks. You're getting poppier, more vibrant colors. This thing is gorgeous, and the response refresh rate is super, super lightning fast. It is super responsive, super thin, and with no phone bills for an entire year, this system is really designed to put money back in your pocket. We had an amazing caller earlier. She was looking for this phone or a similar phone. She called everyone. She was online shopping. She shop the Samsung Galaxy Sky. No one has it cheaper.
No one.
She called TracFone. She's a TracFone customer. She called them directly. Do you have a better special on this deal? Do you know, I had a phone call with Judy, who works with TracFone. She works for TracFone. She said to me, Lori, I buy TracFones from you and Shannon at HSN because your deal at HSN with our huge package is better than her employee discount as an employee of TracFone. Is that crazy?
What does that tell you? And you know, not only
huge.
Lowest price in the nation, lowest price in the country, lowest price than even if you were a TracFone employee.
Right?
But
it's better here.
It's better here. Never getting a cell phone bill ever. Never, ever, ever getting hit with a big bill. So here's the thing, with almost 9,000 gone, we are through most of the inventory at this point, over half the inventory gone. It is only as long as supplies last. And I know you heard us say this moments ago, but this is it for triple minutes. This is it. This is it. If you want that triple minutes and you want triple minutes now, you want triple minutes, you know, 5 years from now, 5 months from now, 5 days from now, you want triple minutes forever, this is it. Those triple minutes offers they're gone when this is gone.
Yeah.
I mean, when they're gone, they are gone. So I would absolutely encourage you to do it. Maybe you don't even know who this is for yet. Lori, they can tuck this away, right?
You can activate this whenever it's convenient for you. So there's no activation deadline. Get it for Dad for Father's Day. There's no awkward moment of, oh, well, that's a nice phone. Am I leasing it? Do I have to send it back to the company? Who pays the bill? None of that happens. You own this phone outright. You're not leasing this phone, and there's never, ever a phone bill. So you can gift it, and you can activate it anytime. So maybe you have a contract right now, and you're trying to actively get out of it. This is going to be a great phone for you to activate on down the road in a couple months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever makes most sense to you. And this is not only Samsung Galaxy, this is Android operating system. So this is Marshmallow. You've got your little Google bar right there. You can either talk to it or touch that microphone. Okay, Google, when is Father's Day?
Father's Day in the United States of America will be on Sunday, June 18th, 2017.
And it's so funny, it's waking up every phone on the table when I do this. It's so funny. Okay, Google. Driving directions to Miami, Florida.
Miami is 3 hours and 54 minutes from your location by car in light traffic.
And look at this, turn by turn, GPS navigation, right here to your ultimate destination. Okay, Google. Send a text message to Shannon Smith.
Text Shannon Smith. Sure. What's the message?
Hey girl, I am loving your outfit tonight. You look so sassy. Smiley face.
Got it. Do you want to send it or change it?
Send it.
Okay.
I think it says sexy. That's awesome.
Hey,
I love that. Hey. But look at this. I didn't even have to touch the phone. You can set reminders to take your medication. You can set an alarm to wake you up in the morning. You can do anything with the power of your voice, and I didn't even touch it. I just kind of held on to it with my Grip It ring stand.
I'm telling you, you will be spoiled. Incidentally, those Grip It ring stands,
these are the best.
They are available, which is very cool. That item number is rotated at the bottom of your screen. So remember, the black is actually the most popular. So I think people are thinking grads and dads.
Right.
Followed by that rose gold. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna tilt this forward just so you can kind of see. You see how pretty that is?
It's very metallic, so you can see that sheen on it. Isn't that so pretty?
It's so pretty. I love
rose gold is
that
so
rose gold.
hot
It
right
is.
now.
And then, of course, we're calling this Moroccan, and this is purple paisley. There's that black, and then there's that gold. So the metallics are just red hot. I will tell you, every service representative is taking phone calls, and I know you heard the story a couple of times during this presentation. Not only 3 minutes or sellout, when this triple minutes offer is gone, it's gone. Our buyer kind of panicked and bought the world's supply. That's legitimately what happened. So you can reap the benefits. Remember, we are not limiting quantities. So if you do want to tuck this away and you are thinking grads and dads, but maybe you're thinking a birthday or a wedding or an anniversary, or maybe even for the Christmas or holiday season, I can tell you for a fact, as we move forward, we will not have any triple minutes phones. So just kind of, you know, if that's your deal, if you love that triple minutes concept, then boy, oh boy, I would grab this. Don't forget, yes, we're throwing in the case. Yes, we're throwing in, of course, the car charger. And I'd love for you to see that if purchased separately one more time before your color sells out. I think it's funny that we say the HSN price is $129. It's a $300 package for crying out loud.
It really is.
Because the phone alone is $120. It's $120 just for the phone.
Right.
Just for the phone. So if we were just doing the phone for 89 bucks, people would be buying them.
Well, and the airtime's 110.
Right.
So a lot of people are out of minutes out there, and they need more minutes. So instead of spending money on minutes, why not get an awesome upgrade?
I'm serious about this. And then the apps, the ebook, the Playster.com, the Lifetime Movie Club, your case, your car charger. How in the world can you say no to this? Now, I know that clock is getting ready to expire. We might even spend a few minutes beyond that because, boy, oh boy, when I say this is red hot.
So popular.
Get it. And you know, there's a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So if you decide it's not your cup of tea, it's not like when you get a traditional cell phone and you're signing documents for the next hour and a half, and then they're leasing it to you anyway. You own this outright. So put yourself in the driver's seat. No bills ever. No bills ever. No bills ever.
You may only spend this amount of money for the whole year of cell phone service, and you own this phone outright.
Crazy?
No strings attached, no overage fees, no roaming, no hidden costs, no early termination. You're not tied to a carrier. By the way, this is the #1 top carrier in the country. Over 90% of the entire population is covered with this package. Look at this phone. Look at the coverage you get. You can get a really super hot, sexy phone, but if the coverage is lousy and calls drop, you're going to be so frustrated.
You will. And you know what? Normally with these no contract phones, you're not getting the Samsung Galaxy.
No, you are not. You're not getting a super AMOLED screen, the nicest screen we have ever offered. This is 5 inches, quad-core processing. You're getting 4G, LTE, lightning fast service, lightning fast speeds. You're getting 1,350 minutes to talk, text messages, and megabytes of data. Not either or, a little of this, some of that. You're getting 1,350 of each of those. So if you talk about 100 minutes a month, text about 100 times a month, and you use Wi-Fi whenever you are in range of a Wi-Fi hotspot, easy for me to say, then you will never spend another penny all year long. And then can we also talk about international calling really quickly?
Hey, just one quick thing. Our clock is getting ready to expire, and we have so many people who are trying to get through, because a lot of people are in our sales and service area saying, they're saying that wrong. There's no more triple minutes. There is on this phone.
There is on this phone.
There is on this phone.
Right.
And that's why I need to be clear. If you love that triple minutes program, our buyer quite literally bought the world's supply. So basically, when the quantities of this triple minutes is gone, the triple minutes are gone. So if that is a program that appeals to you, and I mean, I know you're gonna love this phone. That's the other thing that's so impressive about it. It looks so good. It feels good in the hand. It's
so beautiful,
easy to
isn't
use.
it? Sleek,
it's
sexy,
sleek,
gorgeous.
It's sexy, and the money you save alone will pay for your purchase. But this is one of those opportunities where not only no bills ever, a minute is a minute.
Minute's a minute.
Minute's a minute.
So we love that. You can call internationally to over 100 different international destinations. And I love that because we have loved ones all over the world these days. You know, the world's getting a lot smaller. And you call friends and loved ones, and the calls are so quick because it's so expensive to call. You say, hey, how are you? Okay, great, bye. You can now talk to your heart's content. You've got 1,350 minutes, and a minute's a minute, like Shannon just said. You can call Mexico, New Mexico, India, Indiana. It is all exactly the same. I was talking to a friend the other day who was calling India, and because she's got family members there, and she was saying it was like 65 or 70 cents a minute, something like that. It was so cost prohibitive. So when you have a track phone, now the whole world is your oyster. You can call anywhere, anytime. We love the beautiful high definition video that you're going to be able to take of your little ones and your fur babies. Isn't that just gorgeous? Touch on the screen just like that. All of your sharing options instantly populate, instantly come right up. I can put this on social media in 1 second. I mean, look at how fast that is. It adds it to the post instantaneously, and then look at the screen. So this is what really, really sets it apart. This is why it has been my favorite phone for a really long time. Not only is this processing video faster, look at the experience. This shade and tone doesn't look anything like the real life flower. Look at how beautiful your Samsung Galaxy Sky is. This is dull. It's not the same. And really, the screen makes a big difference. You know, Brett was saying today, we look at our cell phone screens more than we look in the mirror. We look at our cell phones.
A lot of us use these as a mirror.
That's true, too. Is that true? I never thought about that.
No, really, it's like, yeah, it's like exactly. So here's the thing, though. You do need to understand, the clock is expired. We're going to say 90 seconds or sell out on your color. Black is almost gone. I'll just tilt this rose gold forward again so you can really kind of appreciate that color. Look at how fabulous that is. And remember, with, again, 60 seconds or sell out on your color, we've got one for you now. Well, a minute is a minute. No big bills ever. This is it. This is the end of the line when it comes to that triple minutes program. Our buyer here at HSN bought really the remaining inventory. I mean,
as many as she could get her hands on.
She got her little hands on there.
She knows.
I mean, she does know, and we're happy to have it for you. So remember, you do not have to activate it right away. So whether it is for grads, dads, I mean, and everybody in between, you can tuck this away for the Christmas season. Just make sure that you secure yours. You want for nothing with this phone. I mean, we'd be excited if it were triple minutes, and you know, even if it were a mediocre phone, we'd be happy. But the phone alone is $120.
$120. The most memory we've ever offered, 16 gigabytes on this one. So imagine what that means. That means you can shoot about 5,000 photographs and never have to delete one. You can save 2,500 songs onto the memory that comes included, and it's expandable with a micro SD card. So you can just pop an SD card in there if you want. Imagine the beautiful photographs you're going to be able to take with rear and front facing cameras on this one. Beautiful flash that's built right in, so you can take beautiful, beautiful photographs even at night. Look at how sleek, sexy, slim this phone is. It fits beautifully in the hand. Quad core processing. Again, I just want to show you all the things I have open. I'm doing turn-by-turn GPS navigation. I'm shopping online. I'm going into the Google Play Store. You can download apps, games, books, movies. This is your mobile movie theater. It's a giant customer pick. It does it all.
Hey, just so you know,
such a great value.
Final 500 on the black. So black will be gone in this hour, and then the rose gold right after that. We've sold about double what they anticipated, and I'm excited that you're watching and shopping now.
Great timing.
If you don't get it now, though, well, first of all, you probably won't get your color, but you won't get the triple minutes program, the $120 phone, basically $110 worth of airtime.
It's a lot.
I mean, the list goes on. And moreover, I've always said was no bills ever.
No bills. Best service, best phone, no bills, no strings attached.
Absolutely. Hey, Rick, how many of the Protus from Lori? We have the final 300. I got mine. Did you get yours? That flex pay is done after this hour. So you have basically 45 minutes to qualify for that $27 flex pay. When you see Bobby and Wolfgang, you don't get it for $27.99. And remember, VCRs are gone. They're going the way of the dodos. So, I mean, there are no more VCRs ever. So, Miss Lori, thank you as always.
Thank you.
You're going to be back tomorrow?
I'll be back at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yep. Okay,
be right
sounds
back.
good. Thank you.
You won't be here, unfortunately.
Oh, no. I'll be going to bed about that time.
Exactly,
but I'll be thinking of you.
You too.
All
Thanks,
right.
girl.
Thanks, Lori. As if you're channel surfing and we're waiting to get our best buy of the day, we actually did our final presentation last hour, and I bought one. I know Connie Craig Carroll bought one. There were thousands out the door, over 6,500 gone. That's it for the year, I should point out. In fact, we are not doing this as a today's special again this year. It also, not only does it record high definition video, it'll take photos. That's actually video that you were just looking at from your today's special. Is that not the wildest thing ever? I mean, it looks like, you know, the Discovery Channel or something like that. I've never seen features on a drone at that price ever. So we're coming back. I Spy Aaron Berger. We got a computer deal you have to see to believe. That's coming up next.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Transform the look of your skin with the natural beauty essence of grapes. Emasam captures the finest grapeseed extracts in luxurious formulations, helping to smooth and nourish with moisture. diminishing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Discover the beauty of grapes. Discover the beauty of Emasam.
Positive lifestyle to me means believing in yourself. Always believing in I can versus I can't.
Oh, yeah, that's so good.
And always looking at improving yourself.
You can do it.
Trying to do the best you can at everything. It's about what you eat, how you sleep, adding exercise to your life. It all ties in. Just remember, you can do it!
Cooking is my life. Cooking at home for my family is a special time. So I want everybody out there to have a great time in the kitchen while they're cooking. And the most important thing is to have the right appliances and the right pots and pans. I give it to all my chefs in the restaurant, and they give me suggestions, and they try them out. And so can you at home.
Well, it's our grand finale for electronics today. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Shannon Smith. Oh, do we have a good one for you. Not only is Aaron Berger a good one, but this computer, they saved it for me. They brought it out. And I have to say that price, it was so funny because Aaron, when we were texting back and forth today, I thought, well, he must have messed up. He must have thought we were selling a different computer. Because when you were telling me that this was $599, I'm like,
No way.
I'll just tell him when he gets there. You know, because I'm like,
I'll tell him before the show.
that cute little boy. It is not $5.99.
I read my notes.
I know. $5.99.
Yeah,
Are
real.
you kidding me?
For real. Yeah, there's backlit keyboard too. I know. I knew
See,
you
I'm
wouldn't expect that.
whispering it like no one can hear
That's
me.
usually on the $6.99
I
or
know,
$7.99. No, like a backlit keyboard. It's a little hard to see in this light, but I'll get a real good angle for you guys in a minute.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's why, even when Aaron was texting me, said the details, I'm like, well, I'll just talk to him before the show, because I don't know about you. This is like somebody's boo-boo. Yeah. I mean, it really is, because they took $100 off. They gave you all the features that we do in our $699 and $799 computers. There are over 3,000 gone. I think what they're figuring, though, is we're going to eliminate the evidence because there are only 1,300 to go around. So before I turn Aaron loose with the details, Rick, can you give me an update on what we have left in each color? That would be awesome if we could. What's easiest for you in terms of which color would you like to talk about next? Okay, oh wow, the light blue, they're only 150.
And that's our exclusive color. That's only at HSN.
Okay, Rick, what's, okay, oh, they're only 200 of my red?
Yeah.
Yikes, okay, all right, only 200 red, 300 of the purple, teal, we have only 330, and silver, 275. Well, anyway, stack it, we're looking at fewer than 300 in any one of the colors. So this is probably going to be your last show. And then one final thing, new, right?
Yeah, Viper Advanced.
Viper Advanced. Now, here's the thing. When we talk about Viper, maybe you're saying, if you're watching, you're saying, oh, I already been there, done that, got the T-shirt. No, you don't. Viper, which we widely regard to be the best antivirus programming in the world. Rick, at some point, oh, perfect, thank you. I just want everybody to see the FlexPay real quick. You do need this because they have now advanced that engine, so to speak.
Exactly.
This will recognize things that no other antivirus programming will do, right?
0-day threats, 0-hour threats, ransomware. You know, the WannaCry virus that kind of shut everything down about 3 weeks ago. Viper, in my 10 years here, I've been selling Viper probably, I think, 6 or 7 years. I've never said, if you bought it before, you need to buy it again. You need to buy the latest version.
You do.
You do. It's true. It has a lifetime membership when you buy it. So every year it updates, but this is different than just Viper Antivirus.
Yes.
It's a brand new platform because the threat environment has totally changed. So we strongly recommend Viper
Absolutely.
Advanced.
You know what? In fact, if you're not going to run antivirus programming and you want Viper, we consider it to be the best in the world, then just don't even turn on your computer. Seriously.
And it protects, 5 computers and 5 Android devices as well, which people forget about. You know, you do your banking on your Android phone.
Your brand new phone.
All that kind of stuff.
So we're to jump in and wow, are these flying.
Let's do it.
This is so cool. I don't know about you, but I am shocked that we're doing these features for this price. And this is also a one and done. This is a computer that we will not be getting back here at HSN. So when these quantities are gone, they are gone for good. So shop now. We've got basically fewer than 300, like literally like 100, 200 at best in any of the given colors. And Aaron, I'll tell you what, if there was ever a day to upgrade.
If you were building your own computer and price were not, not a factor at all, you just said, I want the best things, you would go, okay, I want HP. I want the #1 selling computer brand in the world. So you'd want HP, right?
Yep.
If your computer at home right now takes a long time to start up, this is so quick. It has an Intel Pentium quad-core processor, the most RAM and the largest hard drive we've ever done. If your computer runs hot, this runs cool to the touch. It's built into the HP technology. If your computer is heavy, this weighs less than 6 pounds. No, Shannon, I'm not misspeaking. Less than 6 pounds. I haven't lost my mind entirely today. If your computer has a short battery life, if it's like a 2 or 3 or 4 hour battery life, how about 7 hours and 15 minutes?
Wow.
In a 17-inch computer. And then if your computer is slow, well, you wait until you have 8 gigabytes of RAM. Your multitasking will be out of this world. It's the most RAM we've ever sold on any computer, and RAM is so important for multitasking and loading web pages quickly. If you like to stream video, if you like to do Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or any of those, this is the computer for you with all of this RAM and with this hard drive, with a 2 terabyte hard drive, the largest hard drive we've ever done on any computer at any price.
At any price.
2,000 terabytes. We'll show the video in a little bit, but I'll just tell you, I know the numbers off the top of my head. This computer, which weighs less than 6 pounds, will store 500 hours of high definition video, 33,000 hours of music, which is 400,000 songs, 640,000, that's 2/3 of a million photos. You will never run out of space. And we live in an age of high definition music, videos, photos, audio, you name it. With a computer that has this kind of RAM to run that high definition content and this sort of hard drive to store that high definition content, you're in such a good place.
You are. Okay, well, you're in a great place if you're shopping now. We're taking $100 off your price.
Yay.
We're taking $100 off your price. I honestly don't know if there's another airing scheduled on this over the weekend.
There is not. No, I know there's not.
Okay,
actually.
so this is it. This is it for the weekend. In fact, in all likelihood, with only 1,300 available, we believe it could be the last airing period. In fact, there will probably be so few of these available that maybe you'd see it on hsn.com. It's highly unlikely that you'd see it in an on-air presentation. So it's a one and done. This is a special buy. In fact, HP built this for us, even though they are a global brand. They're America's sweetheart brand. They're the #1 laptop and PC company in America. They built this exclusively for you. So they built this exclusively for a customer. That light blue, they're a little over 100. So a little over 100 of that blue box blue, that robin's egg blue. And then Rick, you said the red, they're only 200. Red, in fact, is it okay if I just lift this up? Okay, I just want you to see that color for a second. Oh, wow, that is lightweight.
It is, less than 6 pounds. You don't expect that on a computer of that size, right?
Not in a 17-inch screen, but there's that beautiful, it really is a lipstick red. And then I'm gonna hold up this teal for a moment, just so you can get a really good gander at it. Rick, you said on the teal they're what, 300? Okay, final 300, but there's a difference between that robin's egg blue and that teal, just so you can kind of get a...
Take a hint here.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold this
help
up.
A girl out,
I wonder if they could be compared in any way. Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, there you go.
Here's your robin's egg blue.
Absolutely, and there's that beautiful teal. And is the teal exclusive?
The teal is not exclusive to us. There are 1 or 2 other stores where you might find it. It was our #1 selling color of 2016. Teal just has skyrocketed in popularity.
Absolutely. I mean, how can you make a bad decision here? I mean, you really can't. And then, of course, the purple also final 200 or so, give or take. And this is it. We're also doing it. We're not only taking $100 off your purchase, but if you use PayPal, your HSN card, you can actually get VIP financing. In fact, we have a 9-month VIP financing program on this laptop, which actually makes it only $66.66 a month. Otherwise, you're looking at less than $100 on your debit card, less than $100 on your credit card. I'll tell you what, I went out for, some quesadillas and a meal, and I mean, honestly, it was $100 for the bill.
Gone fast.
It was $100 for the bill. Sure. I mean, so that goes by in a blip. I mean, that is nothing to get something that really improves your life. And when you think about how we run our lives, listen, I love my tablet computer. In fact, it's a good thing I have it because I shop when I'm on the air with it, as many of you know. But at the end of the day, I don't prep my shows on my tablet unless I'm watching, maybe a quick video at work. I prep my shows on my laptop. And this is the go-to. This is what I like to call the get-her-done machine. This is the one that you will swear by whether it's for work, whether it's for play, whether it's for, you know, planning, you know, life for your family, because it does come with tax software. So you're doing everything from spreadsheets to your family calendar to doing your online banking. This is how we live our lives. And then at the end of the day, you're watching it on this luscious 17-inch screen. This is the laptop that all of their laptops wish they were when they grew up. And that's just it, Aaron. Even though this is $100 off, we do not do these features in this price range, as many of you know.
Absolutely.
I mean, we really don't. I mean,
and these are the things people look for. They look for a larger hard drive. They look for more RAM. You look for a bigger screen. You look for a quad-core processor from Intel. I mean, all of these specifically. I'm going to ask our crew if we could kind of prepare to turn the lights down just a little bit, because I want to show you the backlit keyboard. And while the crew prepares that, I'm going to give you a walk around the computer and tell you about some things, okay? So 17-inch screen, that's the most popular selling screen size here at HSN. High definition webcam, which we're going to show off in just a little bit, HP TrueVision webcam. This is your optical drive. Less than a third of computers in the US today have an optical drive. Your new computer does. So that means watch a DVD, listen to music, burn data. This is a burner as well as a player. 3 different USB ports. Shannon and I are strongly recommending that you upgrade to Viper Advanced tonight. If you own Viper already, you know how important it is. The smartest thing you can do is go ahead and upgrade it. For the first time, there is an upgrade that really you have to do. Viper Advanced Security for 5 computers, 5 Android devices is at the bottom of your screen. And with these USB ports, did you guys know these are 10 times faster than USB 2.0 ports? These are USB 3.0 ports. So if Viper would have taken 5 minutes to load in the past, it'll take about 30 seconds now. I mean, a really big difference. HDMI port, Ethernet port, and then we're going to show you, we're going to go ahead and bring the lights on and show you guys. This is really cool. And this is, you know, Shannon was talking about sort of the price to features ratio, if you will. You see that backlit keyboard? At that! That makes all the difference in the world. At night, when you're in bed, when you're on a plane, planes, trains, and automobiles, as we like to say, having that backlit keyboard makes the biggest difference in being able to get work done.
Chris, our buyer, said that normally to get a laptop that does that, they start at $1,000, right?
Yeah, any other brand
Any other brand
starts at $1,000
for that backlit keyboard, and boy, oh boy, we wait for that. You know what's interesting? Most of our HPs do not have that. So if you're saying, oh, well, if I'm buying an HP from HSN, I'm getting it, you're not.
Maybe 5%, maybe.
You're right, maybe 5%. And for me, that is a big deal, not only because, you know, I only come out in the dark. I really do. You know, one of my neighbors was on the air with me during the beauty show, and I even joked, I said, Carrie only sees me when I'm at work because if the sun is out, I'm not. And it's really true. So I do a lot of work at night, but you don't have to have that eye strain, you know, hunting and pecking for keys. Speaking of eye strain, you know, listen, I love my tablet, I love my cell phone, but if you find yourself getting that headache, that eye strain, your eyes are getting kind of bleary, your eyes are getting kind of red, they're getting kind of sore, it's because we're squinting at those little itty bitty screens. And we forget just how long we are staring at our screens. You know, the truth is we're doing more than just computing. We're watching movies, we're going to Facebook, we're, you know, you're doing Hulu and Netflix and, you know, your Amazon Prime Video and all, you know, all that great stuff. So your real estate, that screen is a big, big deal because you want that enjoyment. You want that widescreen, high definition. It's like a cinematic experience.
And it's the experience that really you get to have so many times in a given day. You know, there aren't many things you can buy that you use 10 times a day.
True.
That you use 12 times a day. But when you look at it, take a look at this screen for a minute. When you see this kind of quality, you're going to want to go do more things on your 17-inch screen. You know, there is a want to go work on the computer when it's so beautiful, and mostly when it's faster. When you're not waiting for everything to be finished. Let's do this. We're going to blink and this presentation is going to be over. True. So I want to demonstrate a lot more things.
Hey, real quick update. The baby blue, the robin's egg blue, about 100, Rick, give or take. Okay, last 100 on that baby blue. The red, we have fewer than 200. So fewer than 200. And then, I'm sorry, what, Rick, Trans Am red. See, I say get arrested red. Not that I've ever been. Anyway, exactly. But it also has a textured finish as well, which it makes, I was actually eating fried chicken before I got here today. I can work on my computer, wouldn't hurt it. So it's fingerprint friendly. So that red is also now in final array as well. So final 170 there. The purple, we love that purple. It's so great. The teal is fabulous. I just want you to see this teal one more time. Just because on that table display, the color might not be popping as rich as it really looks. It's really kind of that like peacocky, you know, beautiful,
kind of
I mean, just gorgeous. That's what the color I want the water to be when I go on vacation, right?
Jewel tone.
I mean, just a perfect jewel. So I hope you grab yours. Basically, this is it, guys and gals. This is the only scheduled airing of the weekend. You get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of software. You know what's interesting? We kind of gloss that by, but we forget in the real world, when you're buying computers elsewhere, first of all, HP is not doing this price for anyone else in the world, by the way. You can't get your laptops on FlexPay when, you know, unless you're doing store financing. We'll let you use your debit card, PayPal, we'll zip it right off to you. You're gonna have it in the 7 to 10 business days, and then, you know, you just play with this to your heart's content. If you decide you don't like it, you zip it off to us. We refund your purchase price. But the other cool thing about this too, Aaron, is you get the jewel colors, you get the features, you get the portability, you get $100 off if you're shopping now. I mean, and then unlike the stores where they take you down the software aisle and they're like, oh, you want word processing? Here it is, $60.
Right.
Oh, you want creative, you know, photo editing software? Here it is, $100. We assemble that wealth or that library of software for free.
We really curate the experience for you. And to that point, $521 in additional software is coming your way with the computer. Here are the programs. They're great things. They're really incredibly useful things, like a year to Loopster Plus. That lets you edit your video online. Wait, so you do that with a quad-core processor on a 17-inch screen. It's awesome. A year of entertainment.com membership. The entertainment book is now in electronic form, and you'll save a ton of money. Lightning PDF converter to burn and rip PDF. Print Artist Premiere. Again, you know, all you creative types out there, this is a computer that you're going to love. 6monthcurious.com. There's 20,000 online courses you can take there. 2-year Password Boss. Learn to use Windows 10. This is Windows 10. This is the latest version of the Windows operating system. Easy Photo 3. And then my favorite, and most importantly, in my opinion, Think Free Office. Think Free Office allows you to create, edit, and view Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint programs. I'm going to say that again. Create, edit, and view Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. You don't have to go buy Microsoft Office. That's a truncated way to say that. Shannon is doing some coupon shopping over here.
Can I take your Popeye's chicken coupon? Do you think anybody would notice? Speaking of fried chicken, I want that. And I need an oil change.
There's good stuff in there. I know, it's like, there's so much buy one, get one free at restaurant and pet stores and all that. I'm sure Wilbur would like the pet food. Wilbur the cat, Shannon's cat.
Who weighs more than the laptop, by the way. So we see you there. Actually, my producer Rick just updated me. The red, the teal are well on their way to sell out. They're the most popular right now. So I'll just show you that teal again. Oh, this teal, it just makes me smile. Oh, that's such a pretty color, isn't it? So there's your teal. They really do look like jewels. Then I'm gonna grab you a red here. You know how much I love red. Red and purple are actually my favorite colors. Those are actually kind of tied in terms of limited availability. And that is that Get Arrested or Trans Am red, as my producer Rick pointed out. Nice textured facade. And then I think, Rick, have we dipped below the 100 mark on that baby blue, on the light blue? Okay, final 100. I'll just pick this up real quickly. Oh, thank you. Because again, sometimes TV just doesn't do it justice. Isn't that pretty?
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Oh,
usually I go for the purple, but I just think that exclusive color is
I love
really a great one.
That's nice. Okay, well, it's here for you if you're watching and shopping now. And remember, with the final 1,200, that's all we have. This is your only scheduled presentation. So it's a very good chance that you will not see it on the air again. Just because when we're done with this show, there will be so few available, it's highly unlikely that you'd see a full airing and be more of an abbreviated look, more or less. So we've got one, and we've got one for you now, as long as you're watching, as long as you're shopping. And don't you love the idea of that 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee? That way you can get this in your hot little hands, you can play, you can shop, you can bank, you can watch your Netflix. I mean, whatever your little heart desires. If you decide it's not your cup of tea, you send it back and we refund your purchase price. But boy, oh boy, are you gonna have fun with this. And Aaron, I have to say, it's kind of like getting that big screen TV like our Today's Special that you're gonna see on Sunday. Go big or go home. Once you go to that big screen, it is pretty hard to go back.
Absolutely, and you know what?
Spoiled.
It's something, once you've bought your computer, you have it for a while. It's something that you keep around, you know, for 5 years or 10 years. It's a purchase that you want to make, you know, in good confidence that it's what you want, that you're going to love it, that you're going to love the screen size. And I've got to tell you, with the largest screen size, with the #1 processor brand in the world, Intel quad-core Pentium, 4 brains, 4 engines inside, let me show you. And then we're gonna go to some video, but let me show you quickly. My computer's connected to your television.
5-minute warning, by the way.
That's it. See, I knew we were gonna blink and this presentation was gonna fly by. So here's the video camera. I wanted to show you the high definition.
Look how good that quality is.
It really is. It's just so clear. The color is so good. I'll take a moment to remind you guys about Viper. Advanced protects 5 computers and 5 Android devices for the life of those 5 devices against viruses, spyware, malware, even 0-day and 0-hour threats. And also, oh gosh, what do they call it? The WannaCry virus, those sort of threats that sneak into your computer.
We sold so many in just that brief mention. I'm going to advise people get it now. When we actually, you and I actually announced the new engine, Aaron and I actually sold it out without any airtime.
That's right.
Remember?
On the 3.3, yes.
So we don't have a lot of those. So just kind of FYI, it's the 5 and 5, if you will. So just kind of fair warning there. And you've heard me say this again. Certainly, you should be running antivirus programming, but if you're not, don't even turn on your computer. I mean, really. And you know, the thing is, Aaron, whether you're just Skyping, whether you're traveling the world, whether you're just watching your Netflix, it's so nice to do all those things on that big screen. It's just a better experience.
On a larger screen. By the way, ransomware was the word I was trying to think of. 0-day, 0-hour threats and ransomware. It's so new and such a problem that I can't even remember its name. Viper Advanced takes care of it. Look how many programs I have going on. So I have the webcam going on. I've got video running. I have a game running. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 programs running at one time. How many do you run on your computer before your computer starts to go, whoa, 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 back up? I'm done, thank you. This is overtime that I'm not prepared to do. 8 programs running at once. There are 8 gigabytes of RAM, the most RAM we've ever offered on any computer at HSN. One more quick thing to show you guys. This is Windows 10, so you have the brand new, or I should say the redone, start button, bottom left-hand corner. You've got your start button with all of your apps and all of those good things, all of your live tiles. The redone Windows Store for music, for games, for apps, for movies and TV. It's all at your fingertips now. It's all so easy to download. And then the brand new browser. This is Microsoft Edge. It looks a lot like Internet Explorer, but there are some great new abilities with it. You can highlight and edit on the web, which I'm going to show you right now. I'm on our antivirus page. I'm just highlighting, the price and the customer pick and all of that kind of stuff. So you can draw and write on the web now, Shannon, which means you can annotate anything. So whether you're in a class, whether you just see something on the web that you want to share with your friends and family, you can circle, you can draw, you can write words, you can do whatever it is you want to do, and then you can share it with the click of one button. It's the internet really opened up to a sharing experience in a new way.
Hey, I just have to give everybody a couple quick quantity updates. I know you see that clock on your screen. On that beautiful robin's egg blue, on your baby blue, it's, that Tiffany blue box blue, if you will, we have fewer than 100. So fewer than 100 on that blue box blue. If you want my red, and now normally we try to bring in more red because red is always one of our most popular electronic colors here at HSN. We have 150, 150 only. So this is probably your final full presentation on HSN. I mean, if you see it at all, it will possibly be, on the hsn.com. Actually, Aaron, can you show off your purple? There are what, a little over 200 of the purple? Okay, a little over 200 left of the purple. Oh, I love that
on the keyboard too, and you know what? Look at this.
Isn't that fabulous? Backlit keyboard, guys and gals. Do you know we sell, $800 and $900 laptops here that don't have backlit keyboards. Not all HPs have a backlit keyboard, and this is the only place in America that I'm aware of that sells laptops with backlit keyboards for less than $1,000. I mean, that's really the truth. If you do your comparison shopping, and I love it, especially if you work at night and you just want to avoid that eye strain. Here's that teal. I'm in love with that teal. It's such a beautiful jewel tone color. Rick, you were saying around 300 or so, about 300 give or take on that teal. And then the balance of which is in that silver, which silver is always very popular here because it's so gender friendly. It looks very expensive. It looks like a, luxury automobile, if you will. And then the crazy thing is, don't forget, the software pays for the purchase. And I know that sounds weird to say it because you think, oh, everybody gives you software. No, they don't. You really have to read the fine print. When HPs are sold elsewhere, they don't do the software package for anywhere else. It's over $500 for the software. And I get my word processing, I get my spreadsheets, I get my video editing, basically anything and everything you'd ever want, all for less than $100, and we're taking $100 off your purchase. $100 off that HSN price if you're shopping during this show.
Here's the last little thing that I'll have time to talk to you guys about. That is the processor. This is an Intel Pentium quad core. So that means there's 4 brains, 4 engines. It's Intel, bum, 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 bum. Those guys, Intel, flat or not, Intel inside. This is the Generation 6 processor for reliable power. The battery life, if you didn't hear me say at the beginning of the presentation, 7 hours and 15 minutes. The computer weighs less than 6 pounds. These are all things, weight and power distribution and heat. The fact that it stays cool to the touch, optimized in Gen 6. 12 times faster 3D video, 8 times faster high definition video conversion. You don't need a separate graphics card, it's all built in. So we've actually built the Intel Iris graphics into this. Again, if you like to stream movies, if you like to play games, if you like to listen to music, anything that's sort of media related, Intel just excels, in particular in their Pentium processor line and in this generation at making your media experience super smooth.
Well, and that's just it. You'll never regret getting that big screen either.
Never.
I mean, you really won't. Mark my words. It's so funny. You really haven't even used a computer until you've tried a 17-inch laptop, and that's really the case. You will be spoiled. You really do. You can't believe not only the real estate, how much fun it is, the high definition. It's crisper. It's clearer. It's just a better overall experience. And then we're taking $100 off your purchase if you're shopping now. Remember, only scheduled airing of the weekend. We're going to pay to send it to you. If you use your HSN card and do that 9-month VIP financing, it's only $66 and change to get it at home. So, Aaron, you get a few hours off?
I get a few hours off. I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Sounds good. Yeah. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, guys.
All right. Keep calling on your laptop. Don't forget, speaking of laptops, we have free shipping and up to 6 flex pay on all of our computers that are powered by Intel. And you can cross-reference Intel at hsn.com if you would like. Oh, the track phone. In fact, Rick, over 2,000. Okay, over 2,000 in this hour, over 10,000 gone. Okay, black, almost gone. Moroccan, almost gone. The purple paisley, almost gone. And when these are gone, remember the phone alone is a $120 phone. It's $120 for just the phone. You're getting $110 worth of airtime. And guys, I know you heard the story, but triple minutes are done. Our buyer really, she got her hands on the last of the lot. I mean, we won't be able to move forward with that incredible triple minutes program. We've got one for you for shopping now, though, so I'd love for you to check it out. So definitely grab it before yours is gone, because they are well on their way to sell out. Well over half the quantities are already spoken for. Well, we are moving along, and get that junk out of your trunk. We're gonna make it a this day only. I'm so excited about this. I don't even know where to stand, Bill Duggan. Get your cute little tail out here. So here's the thing. I'm a fan of Bill's, but I'm also a fan of this shredder. And I know you are too. Do you know, who gets excited about a shredder? I do.
You're not alone.
I'm not alone. Every shredder that we've ever done from Embassy has gone on to be a customer pick. Yes. Every shredder from Embassy is not only perfectly rated, they are the #1 name in shredders. And you know what? With over 250,000, 270,000 of them sold, we know you're out there. I just want you to see how few of these there are, and then we'll take you on a tour of what's left. That price is good for this show. It is less than $30. So final 1,200. Bill Duggan, let's get shredding.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
I know.
Look at that. But the thing is, what I'm excited about too, this is the Mac Daddy.
It is the Mac Daddy.
This is not a 6 or an 8 or a 10 or 12 even. This is 16 sheets.
The big one.
Exactly, the big one that takes care of all of that sensitive personal information. We put it on casters so you can roll it underneath the desk, take it out when you need to. We ship it to you for free, which is also very important. And yes, it's Embassy. You've got the colors. You've got the large peekaboo windows so you see when it's full. One thing you never do, you don't take the lid off anymore. You have the largest pull-out bin to throw it away. And I want you to see this. Does this look different? This is different. This is called micro-cut technology.
It's dust, basically.
Completely. And the smaller and finer that shred is, the harder it is for them to piece it together.
Hey, you know what, Bill? I'm just going to take everybody on a tour of what's left.
Sure.
Rick, if we could start with my red, my Get Arrested red. Okay, we're going to access the quantities. 150 of the red only. That beautiful baby, or that blush pink. How many of the rose do we have? The rose gold, they're only 250. Oh, that's the color I want. Oh my gosh, as much as I love red. Okay, the white, they're only $275. I love this green.
Isn't it fun? Emerald green?
Okay, there are 100 only of that green, and then final 300 in that blue. And the thing is, when you get this at home, boy, you're gonna be happy that we paid for the shipping, because these are professional grade shredders. They are metal gears, so nothing's whirring or melting or howling at you. I have to say, I can't even believe that I'm this excited about a shredder. But I think the big thing for me, Bill, and that's why we love your testimonials, I was actually burning through shredders. Because, I mean, it just, they couldn't keep up with the stuff that I was trying to get through. So I looked at a shredder as almost a disposable item.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be. So let's show you that if purchased separately, and then we're going to keep cathartically shredding here. But it is, I can't take 10 pounds off overnight, but you sure feel like you did when you start shredding.
Feels good.
$200 value on just the shredder. Then you're getting your essential software. You're getting your track off. I love that track off. Actually, that's for 3 different PCs.
Yep.
And then, of course, you get your LoJack service. You get your hacker ebook. You also, do we have additional lubricant sheets too?
You're getting one.
Okay, you are getting one, but you know what? Because I use mine so much, that's the one thing that I would do differently. I would have got, more lubricant sheets when I bought mine, because you just want to keep those, metal gears a-whirring,
Exactly,
and
keep
keep them
going.
fine-tuned. But Bill, like you said, this is the Mac Daddy. This is the big one. This is the one. Basically, there's nothing that you can't shred with this.
And seriously, I mean, this goes through 16 pages.
Yeah.
It goes through the envelopes that are stuffed beyond belief with your personal identity. When we launched Embassy here, it was 1 in 10 of us were victims of identity theft. It's going up. It's now 1 in 7 because the stuff that comes in the mail, the stuff that comes off the printer. And the thing is, look at this. Don't even worry about all those different pages. Don't even worry about the staples or the DVDs or the credit cards or the gym membership cards or the grocery store cards. Because what happens is you feed it and it's unidentifiable, making it harder for them to piece it together. You want to make it harder. You want to make sure every time you go to your shredder, it's going to work no matter what you have. Look at this example. I mean, how many of us get those cardboard packages, our identities on it? Look at that thick corrugated cardboard. What happens with this? I'll go right over here. It can go through like butter, that corrugated cardboard, and at the end of the day, your identity's on there, you can't piece it together.
You can't, but you know what, even worse, they send you those pre-approved credit cards, and you know how thick those, bill statements are? They do that for a reason.
They want you to open them up.
Right.
And the thing is, if you have a shredder, a lot of us do, but we have that dated shred.
Yes, we do.
That shredder from the 70s, 30 shreds per page. Are you trusting your identity, your credit score with that? Don't. Upgrade tonight. When I literally walked in tonight, I thought we were offering you a 12-sheet shredder for $150.
I know.
We almost doubled that. It's 16 sheets, and you're not getting dated. For this price, you might find a crosscut. You can see it's a smaller shred than what's out there, but for that same price, you're gonna get microcut, harder to put together, 16 pages. Also, it fills up the bin less, so you're gonna be emptying your garbage can less.
Yeah, that's true.
And as Shannon's been alluding to, it feels so good. Yes, to get rid of the stuff properly in terms of your identity. But how many of us, you hold on to those files, you hold on to those documents, because you can't just throw them away.
Right.
But when you can just go to that shredder and it works, it feels great.
But you know what, case in point, my bank sent me a new debit card this week. Because they update it just to be on the safe side, like every couple months or so. But, you get terrified. It's like, I can't take the scissors to it, right? You certainly can't bend them and get them to snap in half. So now you don't worry about bank statements, credit card statements, billing statements. I mean, nothing. Anything and everything. I don't care if it's pre-approved credit cards or your monthly checking account statements. I mean, whatever it is, not only will this shred it will shred it in such a way that it is completely indecipherable. Nobody's getting anything off that credit card.
And I don't have the patience to chop that up that small. And because we've tried, we cut it in half. But that is security. That is peace of mind. Because how do most of us find out we are victims of identity theft? After it's happened. Because we do try to go get, that financing on the car, the house.
I mean, what are you going to do? Buy car insurance after you're already in the accident?
Well,
I mean, seriously.
This is your first line of defense. And what we showed you that if purchased separately, this unit itself is close to $200.
It is. This is actually the one I wish I had. I have the model right below this. I've got Shredder Envy tonight because this is actually the best one. And you know what's so interesting? I bought my 12 sheet for what we're selling the 16 for. I did. So that's what's so crazy. The 16 is normally $200 here at HSN or anywhere else. And then if you'll notice, you're getting almost $100 worth of extra bonuses.
Right.
And to show you how good this is, listen, there's 622 reviews on a shredder. Okay, I was trying to find a new restaurant last night. There weren't 600 reviews on any restaurant, I'll just tell you.
Well, that's a great point.
And none of them were 5 stars. Even the good reviews were not perfect 5 stars. You know, if you go to Yelp or OpenTable or whatever. Do you know out of 622 reviews, almost 500 are perfect 5-star on a shredder?
And it's a piece of office equipment that we all need, that we all want, because it is our first line of defense. And this is where it starts to feel good. Because like, oh my gosh, this file from 2001, I don't need it anymore. But you know what I don't have to do? I don't have to count out the number of pages or worry about staples. I'm just gonna take a stack of papers, I'm gonna load it up, and at the end of the day,
it feels good.
It's not jamming, it feels good. And look at how small that shred is. And I wanna remind you, yes, you get the shredder, but that's not just that's the icing on the cake. We're also giving you these 5, not 4, not 3, 5 software titles. LoJack, Track Off. I love that one in the middle. Hacker Up, a way to manage and protect your identity on social media.
Oh, wow.
I mean, how timely is that?
That is a good one.
Tax Act, if you haven't done your taxes yet, I mean, like me, and Shannon
Smith.
We're golden, and AutoSafe Essentials. But really, this is just shows you how this is of today. Our identity's online, and our identity's on the printed page. So this bundle really covers you, but more importantly, you're getting a great value.
I do have to point out, though, and I know that this day-only graphic would really indicate this, but just it bears mentioning. Bobby and Wolfgang are coming up next. I'll actually be on the air with Wolfgang tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I'm so excited. We just always have such a blast when Wolfgang's here. He's got a great Today Special. I actually pre-ordered it during the first Friday show. But when you see Wolf and Bobby, bye-bye to this price, bye-bye to that flex pay. It's going back up to $200, and frankly, it's a steal at $200. I just want to, oh gosh, I know, man, I'm telling you, Bill, I always forget. This sucker is heavy, man.
22 pounds.
It is, when I say, that's why these are professional grade shredders. So that's, when I got my Embassy at home, it's so funny, because I hadn't lifted one of those up when we were doing presentations. But I just do it so that you can see that. But when I got the box, I'm like, holy cow, it's like shipping a car to you. I mean, because it really, they are professional grade. They are built to last. And that's why, if you haven't tried Embassy, you don't have the best.
Right.
Embassy is the best. They are not only the #1 name, good grief, if it can go through cardboard.
Look at that.
Cardboard, Bill.
And the thing is, we get those boxes, our identities on them, and then we can't just throw them away. We take the permanent marker to it and hope it doesn't happen to us.
Do you know what? And it took it like a knife through butter. You didn't hear it, you know, whir or whisk or wheeze.
That's really important. For the power that you're getting, the largest capacity of 16 sheets, it's also the quietest motor. So really, you can still shred, not worry about bothering anyone.
I know.
Because we've all been there, we've done it. We take that one piece of paper, and we're like, you know what? It's not gonna happen to me. And we just throw it away.
Sure we do.
I want to point something out. Look at how much space that one page takes up versus how many documents we have pulverized and just turned into mincemeat. And yes, there's dumpster divers, but it's also just your privacy. Because all of a sudden, your garbage can gets knocked over, and your credit card information's down the street, your paycheck stub, prescription information. Take all those documents you don't need anymore and just stick them in here and shred it. That's why it's such a huge customer pick. Because how many of us get there where it's like, oh, I'm going to shred on Sunday, I'm going to get around to it, whether it's, the stuff off the printer, the junk mail, take all of it. Actually, here's a great example. I didn't even open this one yet, right? Because it's padded, it's thick. I don't want it. I'm just gonna take all of it. Look at that.
Don't look at my address. Right through that.
But on the other side, that is payoff. That is peace of mind, and it does what it's supposed to do.
You know, I call it that bag or that sack of good intentions, right? Everybody's getting, right? We've all got that bag with the, oh, I'll get to that, I'll get to that, I'll get to that. And then pretty soon it's built up to such a degree that then what are you gonna do with it? And I only mention this as a reference point. A lot of people do take their documents to those places that shred. There was actually a shredding event in our neighborhood not all that long ago. But that makes me nervous because, Bill, I remember, still to this day, remember you telling the story about the parade where the confetti was dropped and
a police department took all their documents and boxes to a third-party place, and next thing you know, it's confetti in the random holiday parade. And some guy walked away with a piece of strip shred on his shoulder and had someone's driver's license and personal information.
That's freaky.
I gave this one to my mother because for 3.5 years, sitting in her garage, which be real, storage space is a premium, whether it's under the bed, in the closet, or in the garage, were documents from Grandma's estate.
Yeah.
And she couldn't just throw them away.
Nope.
Because it's personal, private information.
Yep.
She needed it and wanted a way to do it smart and secure. Embassy did that for her. And you know what? She got a color she loved.
Absolutely. By the way, the red is almost gone. Red is almost gone. And the red is the most popular. I love that rose gold.
Right.
I've actually got the red one at home, but I'm really eyeing that rose gold.
Where else are you going to find it?
Oh, I know, really. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, you never want to put it away. And the thing is, it is such a peace of mind. You know, the last thing, you don't buy car insurance, you know, after you have a car accident. You don't buy health insurance after you have an issue. This is the safest, smartest, easiest, and I know I keep saying cathartic. It's actually kind of fun. You feel like you've purged. You know what I mean? You feel lighter when you get rid of that clutter.
Your desktop gets bigger.
Yes, it's
your
true.
counter space gets a little bigger, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready for the next task that comes.
No, it's true.
And you talked about the pink. You don't want to put it away. Don't put it away.
Don't.
Because the more you have it out and that junk mail comes in, it's like, oh, I don't need this credit card offer.
Yep.
Shred the entire document. You don't want that label on a box, rip it off, and then put the cardboard through.
Yep.
It really feels good because when you do go throw this away, it's not identifiable, and that's peace of mind and the great value.
All right, so Billy, you are actually coming up over the weekend with something big, right?
Very big today, special tomorrow
I know.
night.
I've got my eye on that 49-inch upstairs, but I hear that one's actually in sellout quantities already.
That's very limited, but go big.
Okay.
65 inches if you can guess what it is.
All right, my friend. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bobby's up next with Wolfgang. Stay tuned.
It's the greatest pleasure to cook for my family and when I have friends over. Cooking is my passion. Voila. A lot of people ask me, why do you create a line of cookware? It's because of the customers who call in and tell me, you know what, Wolfgang, I use your products and it makes me